All right, YouTube, what's up, guys? How you doing? I hope everybody's good. We are here again, starting out a brand new thingamabobber. Let's see here. Brand new part of our build. We have got some improvements done, and let's take you on a little tour, shall we? We have improved the elevators, as you can see. We are using the ultra realism texture pack, and so we've made white concrete elevators, bubble elevators using soul sand and magma blocks that go up and down. This one here takes you all the way to the top. This is where we're building the command center. That is Lost Boys Gassed, by the way. We're building the command center and the crew quarters. So the crew quarters are going to be here. This is going to be probably, I'm thinking about doing a few different rooms on this floor on each side. So there'll be an elevator, and there'll be hallways going down, and then there'll be different rooms here. So that's what we're going to be working on there. We are on ring. God, what ring are we on? Let me pull up my schematics here. Now, all this here, guys, by the way, I made this. I came up with this design, and I did it using AI, and it was the best way for me to be able to, I guess, bring it to life. You know what I mean? What I had in my head. So I just kept typing it out until I typed out everything exactly what I wanted, what kind of stones, you know, that kind of thing. And yeah. So I believe we're on ring 79 in the build. My cat is just literally in my face. This is crazy. Trying to get stuff done here, kitty kitty. But as you can see, we're working on some other things. These lights here, let's show you guys what we've built so far. So anyway, this is going to be our top deck. Wow, we got 2 traders up here. This is insane. So this is going to be our top deck. Up here is probably going to be a crew quarter. And then above this is going to be the command center and then the observation dome. Okay, so this is the loading dock and landing bay. Here we have our station for our computer. Lost Boy is designing this. Got the keyboard and mouse. You got the monitors set up. And yeah, it's coming out really, really good. You can actually get in it. There we go. And you can sit down, work on the computer, get out, do your thing. I can't wait till we have cushions. I think that's going to look absolutely beautiful with cushions. But this is the loading bay. And then down here we have the tractor beam room. We're still working on it. This is where people get zapped up and brought into the ship. You got to put some glass down here and a light. Got a light there. 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 And a light there. So we need a light and some glass right here. I might as well get that knocked out. There's the glass. There's the, or the light. Anyway. And what's cool is that's under the ship, so that's adding more light underneath the ship, which we're working on too. We've got a platform we're building underneath so that we can decorate the underside of the ship properly. No, I know I've got green glass cubes somewhere. There we go. And I got to figure out, okay, so I think I want to use, I think I'm going to use polished deep slate here in a second for the next ring, for ring 79. We'll go ahead and go to bed here in a second. And then we're going to unload all this crap. And, oh, I need to show you guys this stuff. Well, we'll go to bed first. That's why I keep this on me. I love having this. It's like wearing a watch. All right, so let's go up here. I didn't show you guys the, this goes to the mess hall and the specimen cells. And the mess hall is going to be over here. Or, I'm sorry. The mess hall is going to be, well, where is it? Oh, it's around this way, I think. No, it's around this way. This is our specimen cells. This is Gen X002. It's one of our creatures that we've caught so far. This is Boy Strider Gen X, another creature that we've caught. Gold Brute 003 that we picked up. We got a couple more open slots here for these guys. This is going to be our mess hall and kitchen over here. We're going to be lighting up this entire hallway with green lights all the way around. Working on getting some frog lights, which will give it that real green look. We've got a frog light farm. Okay, this is the earthbound creatures. So this is Milky Way. This is one of the creatures that we've caught because you know the aliens like to capture cows. And we got some bees in there too. Our other set of elevators on the other side that go back to the landing bay. And this is going to be our zombies and such. And over here will be our workroom and laboratory. So we're going to make automatic doors that open and close. I found a recipe for that, which is going to be very helpful. Landing bay looks great. And we are going to, I can't believe that's light that's coming through there. Once that's covered up, you're not going to see any of that. And then we're going to have a couple of, like, shuttle bikes. I've come up with a design for some vehicles that we'll have that'll be in here and kind of chained down, but floating. It's going to be neat. It's going to be really neat. So let's take a look at the outside. We're working on going up to the top on this one. This is the top part that we're building now. Now, the top part looks a lot smoother because we've got the transitions in between each set of blocks. But over here, you can see on the bottom here, let's go over to the platform actually. You can see on the bottom that not all the transitions are done. The lights aren't put in. I'm putting in slabs here and I got to keep going with each layer. So it looks very blocky. It doesn't look smooth yet. Portions of it do, but you notice the bottom is kind of there, and then it kind of spikes up on the sides. That's because we don't have the transitions for the smoothness and everything that we're supposed to have. And then we get back inside the ship through the landing bay. Now, I am going to be doing something cool here, guys. Landing bays need force fields. So, we're going to be building a portal that goes around here. And this portal will be our force field. And you basically fly through it to get to where you want to go. As a matter of fact, how much time we got? Holy moly. Fuck me. I almost died, guys. I popped my totem. Shit. Holy fucking... Oh my god, I almost died. And we got 9. Holy fuck, I almost died. Knew it was over here somewhere. Oh, shit. I didn't see what time it was. $19 pieces of obsidian. I need more, man. I need a lot more. Give me some damn room here. I need to go get another totem. I've got one at the castle. We'll just scout out for any more portals along the way. What was I looking for? Son of a butthole. Can't remember what the hell I was looking for. Oh. I need an idol. Guess I don't have any here. Back to the farm we go. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. Do I have another one? Yes, I do. Oh, I'm going to keep one of these over at the Flying Saucer, I think. So what don't die. I wonder if I have more obsidian somewhere. forgot I had all this bone meal. Oh yeah, I forgot I had beets and seeds. Yep. And I think we have carrots and potatoes over here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Man, I ain't got no obsidian nowhere. This is everything we built over here so far. We have built a lot, guys. I pretty much just did this farm area. The Lost Boy started building this kingdom. We all carved out the hills under this village, and he rebuilt the houses on the village. There's our portal, and then behind it, you can see our creeper farm. You just saw the boneyard. We got a spider farm. And we have, what else do we have? We have the, I think the creeper farm just keeps going. Let's go see how well that's doing. Because I think he has the, what's it called on it? I don't like not shutting my doors. Jesus. There's the hot air balloon that he built. That's a pretty neat little feature there. Look at that. That's the creeper farm working. It's working. They fall down here and then they get burnt up. And we get the gunpowder. It's amazing. There's the creeper farm. I believe this here is the spider farm. And then he's got another farm going here. We've got the boneyard down here. What's funny too is we get the slime at the boneyard. Can't believe I didn't have any obsidian. Definitely need more. We're going to have to put this away. I want to make sure I've got at least 30 before I start. Or at least some crying obsidian to go around the corners. But I can put together part of this. And we're going to start building more of the rings here in a little bit. It's weird. Why does the sun keep changing position? That's just a little strange. All right, so what would I want to do? Ah, okay. 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 That's what we're going to do. All right, so let's put that slab back in there. All right. That's what we're going to do. Those will be our corners. This will be our lip. And then we won't have to use as much for this. That's going to be cool as hell. That is going to be cool as hell. Okay, so 5. We can go up this side. We just need to put the block there. Okay, so I need 3 more pieces of crying obsidian, and I need 3, 4, 6. Is that what that is? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more pieces of obsidian. So 3 pieces of crying and 5 more of the regular. And we will have our force field portal. It'll be interesting to see where this portal leads to, man. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm not going to lie. That's going to be crazy because it's probably going to put us really high up in the nether. So we will see. But I thought that would be a nice touch. You know, we need a force field because you don't want space to get in and air to get out, right? So, like I said, we'll do the crying obsidian in each corner. And then, yeah, we get 5 more obsidian. We're going to light this thing up. Going to make it look beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, a little Coca-Cola Zero sugar. Some of that caffeine. All right, so now let's start working on the next ring, which is ring number 79, I believe. Actually, I want to see what that looks like real quick. We got all the dirt. Let's get rid of the ink. We're going to keep an extra one of those. Let's keep that in here. Let's keep our ink in there too. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that over here. I think I was going to use polished, wasn't I? Polished deep slate. Let's go check. On this next layer. Because I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, I think that's just rough. Yeah, that's just regular deep slate. So let's go get some, what do I want to do? You know what? Let's turn all this into polished. And then I was thinking about doing a tile also. Okay, that should be all the polished. All right. Let me make sure I've got that. Okay. All right. Ready. Let's go make this circle. So 79 is the size on this one. Okay. Okay. 79. All right. Okay. Dude. I hate that it gets nighttime so quick. Really irritating. I just want to get this circle done, man. That's all I want to do. Just want to get the circle done. I'm not asking for a lot. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. That one's done. What I need to get now is... Okay, so this should just be regular deep slate. So let's go grab some regular deep slate. And then we're going to fill in that outside, and then we're going to get some dirt. So let's knock that out real quick. So we'll put away all the polished that we've got. So at least now we know we have plenty of that. Okay, we'll do that. I know I got more dirt somewhere. There we go. All right. Let's go to bed real quick, and then we'll go get finished up there a little bit more. So what is the next ring going to be? 75, okay. So a couple of these rings have the lights embedded in them. This one is going to go up a couple of more rings, and then the outside rings are the ones that have the lights in them. So we'll have to figure that out. Okay, that should all be deep slate. Leave that there. All right. Now we just fill in the dirt. Yay, dirt. We need a lot more dirt. We're using dirt as a filler right now, guys, so that I don't have to waste any resources. And then we'll be putting in walls in here. This is going to be, once I get the final ring in, I think I've got, how many more rings do I have here? I think I've got another, because I'm working on 75. So I've got 2 more rings I got to build. And let's see. So I have my own personal little plans for this. So like I said, I've got 2 more rings that I've got to build. And then You should be good. Damn it. Why did I do that? All right, got to go hit the sack again real quick, and then we're going to try to finish this up. If we can. All right. Bubble elevators are working great. The only thing I don't like is that you do get a little bit burned when you come down at the bottom, but I guess, you know, it's one of the sacrifices we make. Damn it. Hopefully we'll have enough dirt in our inventory to finish this fill-in. I would love to be able to get the next ring going. Well, the next 2 rings, that would be nice. And then tomorrow morning, I can start working on where the dome is going to be. Should have enough dirt. Should have enough dirt. All right. Okay. So this next one here, this next ring is 75, I believe. Yeah. So that'll be 2 in from each side. Got to put the outside lip on this one. I'm not sure what I want to use yet. I was using, was I just using regular deep slate? I believe I was. No, I was using the polished, that's right. I used the polished on this part. So I'm wondering if I should do, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do deep slate brick around here. And I'll do the slabs, deep slate tile, I'm sorry. And we'll do the slabs around here. I think that'll look really good. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll do the tile around the edge, and then we'll do a tile block after that. Or, you know, let's do smooth basalt. We'll do tile slabs, and then we're going to do smooth basalt. So let's go get that. Because I've got a lot of smooth basalt, so we might as well use it, right? We're going to need a lot more deep slate, too. And dirt. Or, I'm sorry, we're going to need a lot more dirt. That's what I was meant to say. Yeah, we need a lot more dirt. So where was that smooth? There it is. We're going to do these first around the edge. Hopefully this will be enough to cover it, and then we can just go get more smooth basalt. We can do that circle like we're supposed to. So we might get all the rings done. We might get all the rings done today. Oh, shit. Did not know it was nighttime. We almost died already, guys. We fell in some lava. Luckily, I got out of it. But we did almost die. Ended up popping my totem. Luckily, I have another one. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Come on. Ooh. Excuse me. All right, we got that outside edge done. Now we can start working on the next ring, which is going to be smooth basalt. Kind of looks like it, but not quite. So I like that. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A spacer. We got 4. Spacer. And then we've got what? 3. And we got 4 sets of 2. Okay, so there's the 4 sets of 2. And we've got 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And we've got 2 coming out this way. And then we've got 2 coming out this way. So that's going to be a difficult one there. Let's see. So we got the 3 singles. We got 2 coming out this way. Then we have to have 2 coming out this way. Okay. So it'll be right on top of that. Okay. Spacer, and then we have got the 3 singles. Okay, so there's the 3 singles. Oh, man, I screwed up. I screwed up. That one should be right there. Boom. All right. Is that how it's supposed to be? All right. I almost screwed up that circle, y'all. I almost screwed it up. I'm glad that I caught that beforehand because I started one step too far in. So now what I've got to do is we're going to put a placer here so that I can go 1, 2 that way, then a space. And then we've got the 3 singles. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space. And then we've got the 4 twos. 1, 2 space, 2, 2 space, 3, 2 space, 4, 2 space. And then we've got a 3 space and then a 4 space. 2, 3, 4 space, and then we've got this, the 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, now we're back on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. 3, 4. Space. 1, 2, 3. Space. Then we got the 4 twos. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 4, 2. And then we've got the 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we've got another 2. 1, whoop, 2. Whoops. Okay, so there's the 1, 2. We're going to put a spacer here because then we go 1, 2 this way. Space. And then we go to the 3. 1, 2, 3. Space. And then we have the 4 twos. Space. 2, 2. Space. 3, 2. Space. 4, 2. Space. Okay, then we have the 3. The 4. Then the 6. Or the 13. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 2. 3, 2. 4, 2. Then a 1, a 2, a 3. And then one more 2. Put the spacer, and then we go this way. One, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And it's the 1, 2, 3. Then a 1, 2. All right. We got that next circle done, guys. We got the next circle done. Now, this is... That's just regular deep slate, I believe. So we need to go get some deep slate and fill that in real quick. And then we'll figure out what we're going to lay down as the edge. Pretty sure that's what that was deep slate. Let's go make sure that's the right one. Give me 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. All right. We are back. Almost nighttime. Almost nighttime. Okay, almost nighttime. Almost nighttime. Had to text work real quick, guys. I apologize. Forgot I had my bagel with cream cheese, too. Looks like I'm going to be on longer today, y'all. I don't have to go in till late now. That's not the right one, is it? That's polished deep slate. Son of a butthole. Go get the polished stuff, Hillhouse. What are you doing? What are you doing? Be ashamed. You know better. You know better. We should have enough polished over here somewhere. I believe. I believe we've got it. There we go. So let's get rid of the deep slate. Let's put the deep slate here. And let's grab this. That should be enough. That should be enough. Let's get up there and let's build this ring in. Build this ring in. So what we got to do too is we've got to figure out where we want the quarters to be. The crew quarters. All I'm filling in is wherever there's daylight. The rest will be dirt. Why use resources if you ain't gotta? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Save those resources, baby. Man, I gotta put some fucking, I gotta put some more. I'm gonna need a lot more dirt, too. But I gotta put some more, torches up. Thank God I got some coal all around me, man. I can make as many torches as I need. Then we just got to figure out what we're going to put as the trim. And are we going to use slabs or do we want to use stairs? I think I want to use stairs this time. And I think I've got polished deep slate stairs that we might use. But I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a second. We've got quite a bit done. We're starting on the upper bowl of the saucer. The bottom bowl is not complete, so it still looks a little bit pointy because we need to smooth it out with trim and whatnot. And I'm building a platform underneath so that I can do that. Luckily, we have the elytras so we can fly from spot to spot. You know, but I have fallen a couple of times, and this is, yeah, this is a scary build for hardcore. Not gonna lie. All right, let's go take a look. Grab some rockets here. What are we looking at Elytris? Okay, so we need to go to the boneyard eventually here and mend it up. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. We still got to do all that trim down here, like I said, to make it nice and smooth for the transition. You can see the platform I'm building here for the underside so that we can work on that. And then let's go over here where we can get a really good look. But yeah, you can see that it... it's coming along. It is coming along. It's a massive, massive build. It's just crazy how big it is. But yeah, it's coming out pretty nice, I think. Definitely coming out nice. I might do green frog lights all the way around it in the center, where that ring is there. And go from there. So our next ring is going to be 71. And this is our final ring before this is where the height of where the crew quarters is going to be. And then above that, we're going to have the dome and the observation deck. So the dome is 27 across, but what I'm doing is I'm building up and then I'm putting the dome on it. But it is coming along. Now we just got to fill in all this shit with dirt. And, yeah. Be especially careful about the lighting. Make sure it's lit up enough. Otherwise, we're going to get tons of zombies down here. But I'm trying to figure out how I want the crew quarters. And I'm going to have 2 other elevators on either side here that are going to lead to the to and from the command center. Or they might be on the side, actually. I think I'm going to put those on the sides. So now I don't have to go until 3. Very nice. It was going to be a 12 to 11 shift, but now it's a 3 to 11 instead. I like that. Okay. If anybody out there, you guys got any notes? If you have any tips, tricks, any things you see that I'm missing, let me know. I'm all about learning. Okay, so we've got that. We're good on that. Now I'm going to need a crap ton of dirt. I really can't wait to get this this portal built in the front of the landing bay. I think that's going to add to the whole feel of this, I guess you could say. See, what's cool is I could put polished deep slate stairs here. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see what that's going to look like real quick. Well, we'll go to sleep first. Because I want it to be an easy transition up and down and all that. You know what I mean? Perfect. Much better. I like that much better. Feels like you're walking into it, you know? If that makes sense. So we don't necessarily have to use the crying obsidian there. As long as all the sides are touching, I think that's all that matters. We'll have to go get that piece. That's going to be great. That is going to look amazing. I wonder if I should have used quartz stairs around it. That might have looked better, huh? What do you guys think? Because I'm sure I can make quartz stairs with this, right? Let's see. I sure can. It only made 14 of them. That should be enough. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. Whoop. Did that backwards. Need more. Sounds like I got a witch hanging out upstairs somewhere. Oops. Boom. I like it. Just need 5 more pieces of obsidian. And we'll see where it goes. I wonder if that chick is up top. It's either up top or below me. Let's go see if we can find her. Interesting. She might be inside my ship then. And that's no bueno. Well, let's go see if we can find her. Put on our armor all the way and we'll go see if we can find this witch. Hope she's not all the way down at the bottom either. That would suck. If she's in the tractor beam room, I'm screwed. This ship is immense. All right, let's go check the tractor beam room because I know I heard her. Man, I hope she's not down there. If she is, I got to be ready to fight. Okay, weird. There's nothing in here. We'll have to put up more lights too. Elevators are working great. We've got all the way up to circle 75.
My style skate to the party.
Damn pop-ups. Now we're on 71, which is going to be the final circle before we start doing the command deck and everything. So we'll end up faking out a little bit from there. So 71 is where we're capping it. So we'll throw the roof on. Then I could do the walls and figure out where we're going from elevator to get to, because these elevators here lead to, they're supposed to go to the command center and the crew quarters. So the crew quarters will be first, and then there'll be a couple of elevators off to the side on each side in order to get to the command center. And then, of course, we're going to need one elevator to get up to the observation deck. So we're figuring it out. Let's take you on a little tour, guys. Real quick. This is our teleporter room. We're still going to be decorating this. We're using bubble elevators, by the way. You use either soul sand or magma blocks to go up or down. Magma blocks to go down, and soul sand here to go up. So that is our transporter room. This is our loading bay and cargo hold. There will be a couple of ships that I'm building in here. And let's go over here. This takes us up to the mess hall and the specimen cells. Now this wraps all the way around the ship. Oh, it's nighttime. You know what? I better go to sleep first. Ouch. Okay, we'll go to sleep first. Then we're going to go check out the specimen cells and the mess hall. I haven't started the mess hall yet or the workroom, but that's what's going to be up here. These are our first specimens that we've got. This is Gen X002 from the Nether. This is Boy Strider Gen X. Yeah, I see you. Then we have our Gold Brute 003. Got a few more that we need to get. This is going to be the mess hall over here. And the kitchen. Then you come around this way. This is all going to be lit up with, we've got the frog light farm going now. So this is going to be all lit up with green frog lights in here. These are extra cells. These are going to be for the terrestrial bound creatures. We've got Bessie or Milky Way, and we've got a bee in there doing its thing. We're going to be putting in a chicken, a sheep, a pig, and a llama. And those will be in here. And then maybe an armadillo. I think those are a little more weird. Over here, we're going to have the zombies and creatures. So we'll be having some drowned, some zombies, some witches, things like that. And then in this section is going to be the lab / workroom. So that's the middle section. And let me take you up top. This is leading up to the, go up top, up to the, where the crew quarters are going to be. Okay, this is where the crew quarters are going to be. We're going to be putting in another floor We'll be blocking it off for walls and stuff like that. There'll be automatic doors that go to each and every room. I'm thinking of putting like 4 crew quarters on each side. And we'll put a hallway in. It'll look really cool. And then above this is going to be the command center. And then above that is going to be the dome that it goes to. That's crazy that that beam goes that high up. That's just wild. But this is block 79 or 75, the row. So we got to come 2 more in. And that is where block, the next set of blocks is going to be right here. That's where the next row is going to be. And then, because that starts at 71. So you take off 2 from each side, build your ring, fill it in, yada, yada, bing, bing. We will be, let's see, do we have a lot of torches? Yes, we do. So let's lay down some torches now, because I've been getting concerned with the amount of creatures that have been spawning. So we're going to put that a little closer here and there. And I'll have to get this filled in as soon as possible so that creatures can't hide under there and spawn and stuff. I think we're getting some good coverage here. Some good coverage, y'all. You will hear me yapping a lot. I like to talk about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I don't know. I'm new to the game. I've only been playing about 8-9 months, but I do love it. Okay, I think that's enough torches. I think we're okay with that. We're gonna put our stuff on just to be sure. Oh wait, actually we need to switch to the wings because I will be building the new ring. This is Lost Boys Ghast. Such a cute little guy. Man, I got a lot to do. Sounds like that bee's down there making honey. Yep, that should be right. That's where the next one's going to start. I know I didn't screw that up. Oh, I must have filled it in over there. That's why. That's why it looks that way. Okay, so that's only 2 away. That's good. It's right where it should be. What did I use for that anyway? Smooth basalt. Okay. I do think I want to go deep slate tiles on the next one, though. The next ring. I think that's what we might do. What do we got in here right now? We've got the polished deep slate. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I think we're going to go with that. See how far that gets us. As far as this ring. And this should be the final ring before we start building up to our center of the ship. Yay, I made it all the way around. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I did it. Is this smooth basalt? Yes, it is. Okay. So I need to go get more smooth basalt so I can fill that in. All right. And we are ready to start building the crew quarters, because this will come all the way in and form a roof. And then we're going to start looking at how we're going to build everything else. Trying to figure out where I want to go, how I want to do it. So let's go get the smooth basalt. There it is. Okay, so this here is the deep slate tiles, which we'll put over here. And that's the regular deep slate. Which we'll put here. Okay. So let's get the smooth. That should be plenty. We'll also grab some dirt. We'll start filling in a little bit, what we can anyway. We'll probably run out because we've got 3 or 4 layers. So it's also bedtime. This whole thing's looking good, though, y'all. I cannot wait to get this portal built. This is going to be awesome. 5 more pieces of obsidian. And then we're going to find out where this portal goes, and this will be like a force field that leads into the ship. So awesome. So awesome. I wish I had never slept on this game. I love this game. And I am going to take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom. And I'm going to throw a couple kolaches in the oven. If you guys don't know what kolaches are, oh, they're good. Got jalapeno cheddar. They are wonderful. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and take care of that right now, though. But to do that, I am going to exit out. And give me 1 second, guys. That way, I don't die. Okay? I don't want to be AFK and die. So give me 1 second, y'all. We'll be right back. I'm going to throw those in the oven. Go to the bathroom real quick. Freshen up my coffee. We're going to get this show on the road, baby. got those in the oven. I got my coffee. Let's get back to this build, baby. Let's get back to this build. We just got circle number 71 in the build done. So now we're starting to work towards our dome. And that's one of the questions I'm asking myself as to how I want to build this. Let me go into the world and show you guys. Because in my concept art, let's see here. All right. Whew. You can tell how high up we are. Let's go over. Let me. I need to also go to the boneyard. We're going to go to the boneyard here in a minute, guys. And we're going to heal all this stuff up. Let me see if I've got some more rockets on me. So I know I've got a couple stacks at the castle, too. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay. Let me show you guys what we've got so far. And I'm conflicted on... Now, this right here is going to be a portal, kind of a barrier. But I'm conflicted on how I should do this dome. Man, that casts a huge shadow. I've still got to work on the underneath part. But the dome part itself is what's tricking me here. Because I don't want the dome to be so big. Did I get all... Yeah, I got the basalt. I don't want the dome to be so big that it, you know, overwhelms the rest of the ship. So I'm not sure how far in I should come. I'm thinking... God dang it. I think I have an idea. I think I might come in a few more. Let's look at how my bottom build did it. Because I know we were there, and then I might come down to like 60 something, and then come in a couple of more until I get to, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because we're going to put the command center, I'm going to put, yeah. Because, man, that's a lot. There should be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more layers between me and the dome. Between the top of this area and the dome. Got a lot of dirt to fucking fill in over here. This is going to be crazy. But I love trying to figure these builds out too, you know? I think that's probably my favorite part about it. is just trying to figure out where everything's going to go. And, you know, I like the fact that on this ship you can build up. And so you can get a feel for what each room is going to be and how it should look. And then, you know, you just move on to the next part. But it just, to me, it just seems like it's got more of a method to it, a plan. I will be doing a shorter version of all these videos that I've got on YouTube, and I'll be doing a compilation, like a little 3-minute vid on YouTube Shorts on how it was built and what it took and all the work. I haven't even counted how many blocks because it's just an insane amount of blocks. I know I'm well into 7,000-8,000 deep slate of some form of another. But deep slate, see, what's lucky is a lot of the stuff here is easy to get, guys. It's really simple to get. Deep slate is abundant. So you can make the smooth, the polished, the brick, the tile, all that out of the deep slate. And the basalt is really not hard to get either. I mean, you just, you know, yeah, you have to go into the nether, but it's really not that difficult. Diorite, extremely easy to get. You can get that anywhere. Stone, freaking easy. You can get that almost anywhere. I mean, look at this. I've got stone everywhere around here. I've got coal ore. I've got emerald ore. I've got everything that I could possibly need. So I think I'm going to do the tile. No. What do I want to do here, guys? Should I do basalt slabs? Or should I do smooth basalt slabs? Smooth basalt slabs might be nice, and then do like I don't know. It won't make anything. Okay. So the smooth basalt won't make shit. So we can make another ring out of that if we need to. Will polished basalt make anything? No, it won't. Huh. So you either get one or the other, huh? That seems kind of stupid. I wonder if regular basalt makes anything. I know andesite probably would have looked good too. It'll just make polished basalt. Okay. So basalt is really just either polished, basalt, or smooth. So it's just the three. So you can't get a lot out of that. All right. So what are we going to do? Do we want to use polished deep slate slabs? You know what? Let's use them. We got so many of them. Let's freaking use them. Let's go around the outside edge and let's see what that looks like. And then let's pick another one for the brick one that we just did. Do I want to do tile slabs around that too? I mean, I could see how that would look. do the stairs and see how that'll look. Oh, wait a minute here. We're going to go with that. That looked really good, and it looked dark, too. I like that. Don't got nowhere to go. Got enough of those. All right, let's get some sleep. Let's get up there and let's do this. This brick might actually look really good, and I think what we're going to do too is we're going to do a layer in that. Maybe a couple layers. We'll see. Do the stairs and see how the stairs are going to look that way. I think those might look really good. It's a pain in the ass to do them, but oh yeah, I like that. The stairs can be a real bitch when you're going at angles sometimes on these little steep curves and whatnot. But if you figure it out, then you'll get the pattern down and you'll be fine. See, and it's basically just when you do the edges, making sure you come to the outside and look at it. I got lucky on that one. I forgot on certain ones you have to do it a certain way. Yes. Yes. Oh, brick stairs look amazing on here. It makes it look rough, beat up. You know, it's got to look like it's traveled, you know, light years to get here, you know. And yes, it's stone, but, you know, I mean, we don't have a lot of metal in this game, so what are you going to do, you know? I wish we could do, like, you know, I could afford to do iron blocks or some shit. But if you played this game, you know, that's going to be like a resource. You ain't going to be using thousands of iron blocks on anything. Unless you're in creative, then you can get away with it. But hell no, not in survival, man. But I can tell you this much. I wouldn't change a fucking thing about this game, man. I really think it's awesome. Do I fanboy a little bit? Yeah, I do. I do. Like I said before, I really wish that I hadn't slept on this game. Forgot you got to come this way. Come on, Hill. Oh, you don't want to do that either. There we go. We're getting there, baby. Got a couple messages here. Let me check these. Damn. I need to go make some more stairs. I think we're almost there, though. Deep slate tile stairs. Okay. Make those up real quick. Brick stairs. That's what they were. All right, let's go see if this covers it. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. All right, that edge is done. Now let's see what we want to do for this edge here. So those are the tiles. Let's do the polished deep slate slab. I think that'll be nice. Oops, missed it. Thought I was going to die there. Okay, I was going to get the polished slabs, yes. That should be enough. We use stairs on that last one. We use slabs on this one. We'll do slabs here. Nice. That's some beautiful shit right there. That's some beautiful shit right there. Make sure I don't got a lot of extra dirt just hanging around in here somewhere. Like there. When I could be using every ounce of it, every morsel of dirt. All right, that's all the dirt I have. Okay. So what I've got is what I've got. And that is not gonna fill that in. Up there, that is not gonna fill all that in. Still raining out. I'd like to go fly around, and I need to go do my wings real quick, fix those. And I would like to go fly around and look for some more obsidian. We might do that, guys, so that we can get this portal going. It'd be really, really interesting to see where this portal leads to. And I'll admit, I'd be a little nervous. Might have Lost Boy do it so that, you know, I don't die. Ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cool to be up this high, though. In a ship. And then I'll be taking down some things and putting up antennas and putting up you know, different pieces and things that look metal with, you know, different, like, you know, trapdoors and things like that, you know. Maybe we'll make it look like a secret hatch or something. Doesn't really go anywhere, but maybe it'll have like a chest in it or something. I don't know. So different things that people can look at when they come over here. I like the way this quartz looks, though. The little shine that comes off of it with this texture pack. It looks nice. Plus, I've got it on Vibrant Visuals. But so far, so good, y'all. It's almost bedtime. Oh, it is bedtime. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is, if it stopped raining, we're gonna go fly around real quick, and we're gonna look for some more what's it called? Obsidian. Whoa, what is this? That's really cool. Is somebody making that? Somebody's making that. That's too symmetrical. Oh, this was one of my first houses. That's crazy. I was going to build this big old castle here. All right, we're back here at the, this is the boneyard and the creeper farm. And I can't believe I couldn't find another portal anywhere. All right, let's go work on our, let's get our wings and equipment healed back up real quick. Welcome to the boneyard. Get these wings healed up first. Actually, we'll get all the armor healed up first. Then we'll do the wings. The armor won't take but about a couple of things here. Do we have room for loot? Yes, we do. Let's move this over. Let's clear some of this out. Put some of those in there. You can hear them coming down now, and they're turning into strays, which are the frozen skeletons. We have packed snow down there, and they pass through that, and then they become strays. We've got tons of bows that we've been collecting from this farm. Tons of arrows, as you can see. We've got a few up here. We've got a bunch down here. Yada yada. Kind of everywhere. As it makes me look like a liar. Okay, chest piece is healed up. Just that quick. So what you do is you stand here and you wait a while. You want to watch behind you in this particular farm because we do get slimes that generate down here, which is just crazy. Oh, let me go check my clutches. I'll be right back. All right. Get nice and full. right, everything's almost healed. Got some bones piling up here. Bones and arrows, everything. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm going to build a paper farm. I need a paper farm. Keep letting that build up. We'll get those XP. Throw my wings on, get those healed up real quick. That'll be the first thing that heals, and then it'll heal the tools after that. All right. How much of it did it heal? Oh, quite a bit. Wow. Man, all these bows, that's just crazy. So many bows we're collecting. So many bows, and we got so many of these arrows of slowness. I mean, that's just from this farm, you know, just collecting them. But we also annihilate our gear till it's almost nothing, and then come down here. So it takes a little while, but you know. Get these guys all stacked up. We'll start getting us some more XP. Get these weapons built up and these wings finished. We'll head back over to the build. Wings are healed. Let's go. Now we're gonna have more arrows than we know what to do with. I guess that's a good thing, though, yeah? We've almost got 6. Is that 6 of them? So I don't think the top ones are full yet, but I know all these are. We start over here yet? Oh, we did at the top. Man. So we basically have a little bit over 6 full chests of bows. That is insanity. Oh, there's another bow I forgot to put away. There we go. Let's put this over here. Oh, we've got the arrow of slowness. I forgot to put those away too. Okay. Here we go. But I'd like to set this up to where we can like grind everything and put like gold nuggets, copper nuggets, iron nuggets, and put like armor and armor, or armor there or here. Like we could just dump the armor there, or even maybe even just put the gold nuggets here and dump the armor over here next to a grindstone or something. I don't know. That way we can make sure that we're getting all the crap out of everything that we need, you know. But I found a nice tutorial on a paper farm for bedrock, so I'm going to be doing that. I'll build a nice little paper farm next to the castle, I think, because there's a nice little area that I can do it, and yeah. We'll start getting some paper, and we'll build a shit ton of rockets. Just a literal shit ton. Because we almost have a half a chest, or a full chest, actually, if you count both sides, of gunpowder stacks from the creeper farm. So that creeper farm is just amazing. Lost Boy is, man, he's a genius at some of this stuff. Just a genius at it. Can't believe I haven't got any slimes down here yet. That's been kind of amazing. I don't think we have any wool down here, but look at all these slime balls we've got just from these guys down here. It's insane. What does this look like? I like that. I could see that in like a oh, I need to get some of that. I could use that in my medical facility inside the UFO build. Almost there, guys. We'll put this crap away. All right. Get this stuff finished up and let's get back to work. We're going to let it keep building up till it's real thick in there. Get all this stuff fixed up, especially that pickaxe. I've been using the pickaxe a lot. So gonna make sure that bad boy's running good. Arrow of poison. That's crazy. I never saw those ones. Look at all them suckers in there. There would have been a lot more than that. That sucks. I guess I was wrong in my assessment. So we'll probably just go ahead and head over, guys, after I drop all this off. We'll just head back over to the build. Continue our efforts to make this UFO work. Well, it's nighttime, actually. We'll probably wait until daytime. So we'll do a couple more rotations in here. We don't have a bed with us. So yeah. These are going to be Arrow of Slowness, I believe, over here. Man, they sound weird. build up for a while since we got to stay here till morning. Plug my phone in. You'll probably see that pop up on the screen. Get this bad boy charged up. Can't believe we haven't seen a single slime down here. They sure as hell were down here a while ago. Oh. Halfway through the night. All right, that's going to be close enough, I think. this away. All right. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's head back to the build, y'all. It is almost daytime. We're going to wait until that sun comes up. There's the castle we're still working on. Got a lot of work to do on that still, man, but I got obsessed with this UFO build. So, I've been neglecting that one. And here comes the UFO. Coming into sight. We're still working on the top here, guys. As you can tell, we're working on this top piece. It's starting to come along real smoothly. There's a lot of dirt that we have to put in, though. Let's put on our armor, though. That way we've got armor on. Just in case something happens. Because you never really know. I got a lot of stone around me I could use as a filler, too. I could go beat the hell out of some of these mountains and use that. Because I'm going to be going through massive amounts of dirt. I could just go carve out a fucking hillside, too. Just save all the dirt. Fill every one of my shulker boxes up with dirt. I suppose. Damn, I need some dirt. I don't want to build any more rings until I can get this area filled in. Then I'll build some rings. And I'm going to decide how many more rings I'm going to come in. And we will fill it to that point. And then we can start putting the walls in where we're going to have the different rooms. Man, I need a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. This build is just so big. That looks pretty neat. That looks pretty freaking neat, man. Can't wait to get the bottom done, though. That's one of my biggest things right now is smoothing out that bottom, making it look more rounded and whatnot. And then the dome up top, which is going to be phenomenal. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to start the... Which number did I go with here?
My style skate to the party.
Okay, so we're at 71. And we need to be at... Yep, we're at 71. Okay. So crew quarters. That could be right there. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go down to that size. Okay. Okay, not a good area to be. Sleep through the night. All right. So that's where we're at so far, guys. We are, like I said, we are still working on this. Let's go up top here. We are working on, this is going to be the crew quarter area. So I will be building this up. This will have one more block on the floor. And then we'll be filling this in on the outside. We'll be squaring it off. We'll be putting crew quarters in here on either side. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to here. We're going to make hallways. And we'll do crew quarters all the way around. And we'll even block it off a little bit. You got to walk to down the hallway to get into the area. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make it look cool. Because we can turn these into crew quarters. We can do like 4 crew quarters per side. So that'll be 16. And just block them off and make them a little deep. and wide. And I think that'd be perfect. Perfect little rooms. And then we'll decorate each room the same. Put some paintings up and stuff. And it should look lovely. So all this is going to be blocked in. We'll put a wall here, all the way around, and then we'll fill all this in. We'll fill all this in. Yeah. Okay, we got this. We got this. We'll do some little hallways, and that'll work. That'll work. Let's go down the elevator. See if he'll see if Lost Boy will set up my All right. So yeah, I'm gonna see if Lost Boy will set up or start the this for me, and see if see where it goes to. I just need five blocks of obsidian for right here, and then spark it up. Very excited. Very, very excited. This thing's turning out good. We will probably be doing another stream tomorrow morning, guys. And I hope you'll join us. It should be a lot of fun. But much love, YouTube. I've had a great day. I appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out. I hope you guys had fun, too. Remember to love your family, hug your kids, kiss your spouse, tell your grandma I said what's up. And I will talk to you guys later. I love you, YouTube.